The Human Resource Service Center presents the most important qualities that any recruiter considers desirable for employees to possess. Recorded by Eddie Chigozi. They are often used as benchmarks to rate and evaluate candidates during the recruitment process, especially when reviewing application forms and also during interviews. During the recruitment process, you will likely be asked competency-based questions, and the recruiter will use your answers to determine your suitability. It is in your best interest to identify the key competences of any given role at the beginning of the application process and match your skills and experience to them. Often, you'll be given essential criteria that will outline the competencies that the company has identified as key. Now, here is a list of the top 10 key competencies that employers use when recruiting candidates. Number 1 is teamwork. Teamwork is vital for the majority of careers because teams that work well together are more harmonious and more efficient. Even if you work alone or remotely, it is still important that you are able to communicate ideas and see the bigger picture of how your work will be used by others in the organization. Being able to work well in a team shows that you value others, that you can show empathy, and that you have the maturity to realize that no work is standalone. Employers will be assessing whether you are able to work with others towards a common goal and graciously share the credit. Working in a team requires excellent communication skills and problem-solving abilities, which you will need to demonstrate in any examples that you give. Number 2 is responsibility. The ability to take on a certain level of responsibility is necessary for most jobs. Candidates that are good at taking responsibility are comfortable making decisions or taking ownership of their work. At senior levels, the responsibility that an employee is expected to bear will be greater, but even in entry-level roles, the recruiter will want to see examples of how you have handled responsibilities in the past. This will give them a good indication of how you work under stress, how you resolve issues, and your work ethic in general. Number 3 is commercial awareness. Every employer wants to know that you understand how their business works. Only then can you really understand your role within it. Most simply put, it is about staying up to date with your industry and business in general. This includes marketing trends, customer demographics, technical advances, and the successes and failures of competitors. To improve your commercial awareness, always keep informed of the latest industry news and fully research your chosen company and its competitors. Get as much work experience as you can so you can demonstrate to an employer that you understand the role. Number 4 is decision making. Any employer will want to see that you can make the best possible decisions in the shortest amount of time by gathering information, seeking opinions, analyzing all possibilities, and coming up with an effective solution. Decisions can often be very complex and the possible outcomes very serious, so recruiters will examine whether you can explain the reasons behind your decisions. Number 5 is communication. Excellent communication skills are essential in any role. What employers really want to know is that you can convey information in a way that is confident, professional, and easy for others to understand, whatever their level. This might involve communicating information to colleagues, dealing with customers, or negotiating successful contracts. Generally, employers are looking for good written and verbal communication skills. Sometimes they will scrutinize your presentation and listening skills too. Number 6 is leadership. Leadership abilities are especially important if you are looking to progress into a management position. Even if not, employers still want to see that you are the type of person who can progress in their company and motivate others. Leadership will involve skills like delegating and setting deadlines. But it is also about your leadership style. You will be assessed on how you communicate with others, how you build relationships, and how you handle conflict. Number 7 is trustworthiness and ethics. A person who is trustworthy and aligned with the ethics of the business will build better relationships with existing staff members and enhance team working efforts. They will also be able to build real relationships with customers who will trust that they have their best interests at heart. Demonstrate your trustworthiness by being honest and open in your application, and show good moral judgment if asked about difficult workplace scenarios. Number 8 is results orientation. If a person is results oriented, they are focused on their goals and understand the steps needed to achieve them. They will also have the motivation to see projects through to fruition and motivate others to do the same. Being results-oriented is also about knowing how to set goals with steps that are realistic and achievable, while also being ambitious enough to increase levels of motivation. Demonstrate this competency by thinking of real-life examples of when you stuck to a task despite overcoming problems, met a deadline, or managed budgets. Number 9 is problem solving. It is important to demonstrate that when a problem arises, you are able to stay calm under pressure, that you can research the possible causes, identify trends, and choose the most relevant solution. You are going to encounter problems at work, and employers want to see how you deal with this. The more senior you are, the more problems you will likely have to resolve. For some roles, problem solving is a key aspect, such as analysts, law professionals, and customer service-based roles. And number 10 is organizational skills. In any business, being organized is highly prized. An employer will be looking at how you achieve results by prioritizing workload, effective time management, showing efficiency with resources available, and monitoring progress. It is time to take your career to the next level. So, are you looking for a better paying job? Is it finding a job that gives you more satisfaction? Or do you want to position yourself better in your organization so that you can get that promotion that you have wanted for a long time? You may be an HR professional at your workplace, and you know that it is time to improve the HR systems of your organization. The Human Resource Service Center is the best organization to prepare and support you or your organization as you take your career to the next level. Contact us by telephone or WhatsApp on the number +256 772 481 995. You can also visit our website on www.humanresourcecenter.com.